Retirement planning can be overwhelming, especially when you have rental properties or real estate involved. Do you keep the real estate or the rental properties and live off the income for the rest of your life? Or do you sell the property at some point and invest the cash into the financial markets? Today, I want to share with you a story about a client that we helped recently in making this decision. Meet Mike. Mike had a piece of land in British Columbia that was yielding a small annual income from a local heavy machinery company that was using it to store their equipment when not in use. Recently retired, he had an RSP, TFSA, was collecting CPP and old age security, and owned his home in Toronto with a small mortgage remaining. Mike also had beneficiaries that he intended to leave a small inheritance to. He came to us with the question of, what do I do with this real estate? I have my RSP accounts, my TFSA, these other sources of income, but how do I make sure that it's going to be enough to last me through retirement? So we helped Mike by putting together a retirement cash flow that looked at 3 different scenarios. Scenario 1, he keeps the land in British Columbia and continues to receive the rental income. Scenario 2, sell the land in BC and invest the proceeds in the financial markets. Scenario 3, sell the land and use some of the proceeds to pay off his mortgage, and with the remaining proceeds, purchase an annuity that would provide him with lifetime guaranteed income. Scenario 1, keep the land and continue to rent it out. In going through this scenario, we concluded that the income that was being derived from this land was not enough to meet the current income needs of Mike and would not allow him to do the things that he wanted to do in retirement. So while the land was worth almost $1 million, he wasn't able to access the full value of it by only continuing to rent it out. Scenario number 2, sell the land and invest the proceeds into the financial markets. While we know that investing $1 million into the financial markets could provide sizable returns, Mike didn't want to risk losing even a single dollar in the financial markets in the event of a stock market downturn. Scenario number 3, sell the land and use the cash proceeds to purchase an annuity and to pay off the remaining portion of the mortgage. Under this scenario, Mike was able to realize the full value of the land. We were able to have him pay off his mortgage, which freed up some of his monthly cash flow as he no longer had to make the mortgage payments. But more importantly, he now had a guaranteed income stream for life that would provide him with enough money to do the things he wanted to do in retirement and also to pay his monthly bills. We made sure to add a guarantee to this annuity, which will allow Mike's beneficiaries to receive some of the principal back in the event he passes away. As well, keep in mind, under this scenario, Mike would still have his TFSA and his RSP, of course, to supplement any of the annuity income when and if it was needed. After reviewing these scenarios with Mike, we concluded that option 3 was the best. Under this option, remember, Mike sold the land and purchased an annuity and paid off his mortgage. This best aligned with what Mike had been looking for, which was that guaranteed no-risk income. As well, given the current economic landscape, we are able to take advantage of the higher interest rates, which meant that Mike is going to be receiving higher payments than he otherwise would have had he taken out this annuity at a different time. If you are in a similar situation and need help deciding whether or not to sell that real estate property, our team at Ferguson Financial Planning would be pleased to help and put together scenarios just like we did for Mike. You can schedule a consultation with us using the link below. As well, if you liked this video and found it interesting, be sure to check out our website where we post regular market updates and tips like this. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment of what you'd like us to talk about next. As well, please subscribe and leave a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.